Hey, on the weekend, UFC.
Good TV watching,
UFC fight. Yeah, I guess so, for sure. Peter Harrison from Glove Up or Shut Up, our UFC specialist in the house now. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Hi, all right, so tell us about this fight in Halifax.
Well, this is the first time the UFC is having a show in Nova Scotia, and the main event sees Rory McDonald, the number 2 welterweight in the UFC, fighting Tarek Saffiedine, who's ranked number 7. Rory McDonald is from British Columbia. He trains out of Montreal at the TriStar Gym, and a lot of people are calling him the next Georges St. Pierre.
Really?
Ooh, so there's quite a few Canadians then playing in Canada.
Yes, there's 12 fights on this card, and there are going to be 9 Canadians involved. There is no fight that has Canadian versus Canadian, however, so, there's a good shot we could have 6, 7 Canadians in the winner's circle.
Cool.
It makes it easier to cheer.
Yeah. Well, the next GSP is huge. Is that because he's Canadian, or is he?
He's very talented. He trains with GSP at TriStar.
Wordy?
I wouldn't say wordy. I would say he's very intense at times. He has a skill set. Being number 2 in the UFC is a big accomplishment in the welterweight division. It's like a murderer's row as far as who the champion is, who number 1 is.
Right.
He's number 2, so if he has a dominant win here, he could be next in line for a title shot because the number 1 contender is fighting the champion coming up in a few months.
So UFC has been pretty busy lately. This is going to be 8 straight weekends of 10 UFC events around the world. This is going to be a double header this weekend.
I don't sleep. This is the 10th show in 8 weekends. This is the second double header involving the first show's meet in Sweden, in Stockholm, and the big star there out of Stockholm is actually still injured, and that's the Mauler Alexander Gustafsson. But Rick Story's in the main event. He's the guy to watch out for, and I think he's going to win his fight in the main event. There have been shows in Japan, China, Brazil. It's been a crazy stretch of shows, and I'm glad next weekend I'm not covering UFC.
When are they going to announce more for Canada? Is there a thought that there's more coming?
They usually announce the schedule for 2015. I'm going to say in December. The former CFL commissioner is actually the UFC Canada president, so he's the one that makes that announcement. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what cities will be getting shows in 2015. You have to assume Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver will be getting shows. Ottawa and Edmonton are still the only 2 NHL markets to yet host a UFC event.
Right. And as it goes around the world, are these things selling out quickly, or is it just
usually the first show in a new city sells out very fast?
Yeah.
Depending on the fighters in that market, like Conor McGregor in Ireland is going to sell tickets in like 10 minutes, sell the entire arena. So It's going to be crazy when they come to Ottawa, when they come to Edmonton. There's probably new markets. I'm hearing rumors in 2015 that might even go to Russia, so that would be cool too.
That would be awesome.
That's it. All right, so get your little tap-out PJs on and enjoy
That's not what people wear.
full day of get in your little tap-out bed with your little tap-out sheets and enjoy UFC this weekend. Thanks, Peter.
No problem.
Peter Harrison from Glove Up or Shut Up. It's the morning startup on Live 88.5.